And so what are some of your responsibilities as a sergeant detective?
You know, we owe it to the citizens and victims of the county to process scenes and to do the best that we can when it comes to processing those scenes and putting a case together that collecting evidence and um, that lead us to, you know, a potential suspect or solving that crime.
Can you talk a little bit, you had mentioned earlier about people bringing in something when they come to a scene and leaving something behind. Can you talk a little bit about that concept?
You know, when we get to a crime scene, it's one of those that we don't want people just walking freely into that crime scene. We want to control that crime scene and not taking evidence from the outside into the crime scene or vice versa. We want it to leave that crime scene as, you know, as is as much as possible.
And how do you control that?
You know, it's kind of up to the initial officer that's on scene, and once they determine what kind of crime scene it is, then they know that that crime scene has to be controlled and no one can enter or leave. If, you know, we want to leave someone at the door, entrance points that, you know, they can't, no one can come in.
So what do you hope participants today get out of the class that you're teaching?
An understanding of what we do and how, you know, how different it is from TV. You know, TV makes it look easy and quick. Unfortunately, that, you know, these kind of cases are time consuming. They take time, and collecting evidence is important, and we want them to understand what kind of evidence we're looking for, but understand that most of the crimes aren't solved within, you know, it takes time to get those, you know, by collecting evidence and sending it to the crime lab, it takes time.